I'd like to speak a little bit about what it felt like when I began this journey. I remember being asked by the course director, what brings you to these studies? And what I thought at the time was, I said I would like to feel more up, more of the time. And he smiled and he said, what I think you mean is that you'd like to feel more like this more of the time. And I thought, no, that's definitely not what I'd like to feel more of the time. And I came away from that particular class thinking, really think he gets what I mean? And of course, who didn't get what he meant? It was me. It took me many years to realize that, of course, what he was speaking about was that I was living in a seesaw sort of place where dependent on things that were happening around me and reactive to those things. So things were either good or they were bad, they were high, they were low, they were up, they were down. A very unsettling and exhausting place to live. And I do remember at the time saying unconsciously but frequently, in my next life I'd love to have more energy. I always seemed to be tired. That was one of the things I remember so clearly from those days. Now, of course, there were lots of factors in my life at the time which were tiring, but aside from that, I knew this was something deeper. And the biggest change has been the increase in energy levels, because when you're reacting like that, it's exhausting. So you're using so much energy just to live. What I also found out then was that the past is always in the present. And we're loath to look at the past. Very often people say, oh, you don't want to go back there, you don't want to get stuck in the past. Absolutely you don't. But if you don't go back there, the past will always be present in your defenses, and you don't understand why it is, despite your best intentions and your best efforts, you repeat the same patterns, the same behaviors, day after day. So you don't get out of bed in the morning saying, I must get up now and make exactly the same mistakes I made yesterday. It's the opposite, but still we do it. So that little journey backwards is necessary before we are able and fit to go forward and to understand our behavior all made sense, and it was very necessary for us. And that brings great understanding about the path forward. Thank you.